I'm here in the middle of Morocco, in a little town called Sefrou, outside Fez. And I come to what was told was one of the nicest hotels in the area. Until, of course, I arrived and I stayed the night and realised it wasn't the fact that it was the nicest hotel in the area. The fact it was the only hotel in the area. They don't supply towels, and as much as it's a very interesting place, I have to say, and it only opened in 2009, but it could be described as different. If he around his own door swept, the city would be clean. I couldn't take my clothes off when I slept the night for lots of reasons, and the place is a beautiful looking place until you realize that the place is not being maintained, not being looked after, and is falling down around one's feet, which is sad because this place is so well situated by the mountains and on the way into the town, and it does have, as I say, all the facilities that you would want if you had somebody who gives a little bit of je ne sais quoi, tender loving care. They put the concrete down and of course the footprints, but it is different. This is the green grass, but nobody maintains anything. And as I say, in this hotel, which I'm going to take you round, towels was not something. Bed sheets, no. And for decor, no. And I asked if breakfast was included, and they tell me it was. When I come to breakfast at 8 o'clock, it was a cup of tea and an omelette, and you would not have chose in which to say, I'll have one of those, please. Beautiful birds in the tree, and like I say, all the facilities, but completely and absolutely run into the ground in every possible way. This is a wedding venue, and it's beautiful as long as you don't want to use it. It's fantastic, but the curtains are falling down, there is no furniture, and it's completely, utterly derelict. But it's the main feature of this gorgeous place. This is where you come outside for the breakfast, and as I say, completely and utterly deranged of any, should I say, human activity or love. But again, a beautiful place, if only it had what we call people. And this place has every single thing you could think of, from a door that is bent to the ground that you can hardly open, to outside sitting area for barbecues, and all the kitchens but nothing is cleaned. And the chairs and the tables are, I mean, this is an example of a chair. Kitchens. And where the rats have been. And remember, this hotel is still open. It's still actually taking guests. It was 22 euros a night last night for me. Bed and breakfast that you cannot eat. Bottles waiting to go back, and just rubbish piled as high as you can possibly imagine. Does no one care? Does no one see what's here? Children's play area. And this one down on its gunnels. I don't know how many children will be playing here. But this is the sort of hotel that you could buy and make into a beautiful boutique hotel in the middle of Morocco. But would you get the guests? I say, with good advertisement and good decor and interesting people, even though they're beautiful people, you would get a lot of guests, because it really is a fantastic place, just completely let go and in tatters in every way. It's not a criticism, it's an observation of one trying to understand. I know in the West we all work very hard and we keep things, in the majority, very beautiful. But my travels in Morocco, and I've travelled the slums and the worst areas you could possibly go into, it's difficult. That's the way of putting it. It's difficult. I walk in reception and there is no light, unfortunately. So it's darkness. It's 20 to 10 in the morning. And the moment you walk in here, everything you see is falling to pieces. There is nothing that you could describe as normal. Say this is an ideal opportunity to water pouring in from the ceiling. But you can imagine what this place would look like with beautiful furniture, beautiful chandeliers, and all of its beautiful rooms that overlook the parkland at the back. I now go into number 11, which is my room. Can't describe to you the smell. Is incredible, the stench, and yet, and I slept on the bed without taking my clothes off. It wasn't something I could do. The plugs are hanging off the walls. The bed is, well, you can't sleep on it. The lights don't have surrounds on them. Everything stinks. And then you go outside to what is a beautiful area and it's destroyed. I'll take you around the garden in a minute, but completely, utterly destroyed. But beautiful. A beautiful area, like the mountains, the hills. And why? Why? I'm now taking you from my room down the stairs. This is inside the hotel. Just grind. And then I cannot open the door. So it's a fire door with no opening. Does my key fit? No, it doesn't. And there are rats and mice down there. But anyway, I'll go on the way. Well, as I now go around to the back of the hotel, like I say, the facilities here, if one was to have the facilities operating, would be incredible. But it's just piled with waste and torn to pieces, and no one cares. This is the underneath where I presume was the wedding venue area at one time. It's just torn to pieces. It's incredible. Ah, it's incredible. And the staff around here, well, and I can see that there is holes in the roof and just and yet it's so beautiful. And all you need is people that want to give 60-70 hours of hard work. The swimming pool has no proper water, and then there is rooms all the way around the back here, lovely rooms that overlook the swimming pool, you know, and it's like a beautiful position, but it's dead. And at the back here you have clay pigeon shooting, and it's all being made reasonably new, but the work on it, you simply wouldn't allow your workers to get away with the work that's being done at the back here. And here it is, the clay pigeon shooting area, which is being made here, and it really is different. I have to describe it in that way. But then the mountains, beautiful mountains, and a beautiful place. And just look at this hotel. This is where people shoot cartridges. Bang. Fantastico. And modern clay pigeon shooting facilities in an array of things that people, I just don't understand. I don't understand why it's not put together cleanly, and the field is scattered with clay pigeons. And here there is new clay pigeon machines, and there's 2 areas for clay pigeons, so it could take literally a big competition. But the workmanship is difficult for one to understand, and I'm being very polite because this place is one of those places which would make such a beautiful venue. Boutique in every way, beautiful furniture, soft towels, free layer toilet paper, and many other things in which to enhance its possibilities. As you can see, another clay pigeon shooting area over there, and then we go back into the hotel area itself. So people could come here for competitions, stay at the hotel, walk the mountains, eat in the restaurant. So for someone who's got the right staff and the right understanding, buying this hotel is one of those hotels that's well worth buying, because I can imagine the price of it at the present time, in its present condition, would be not a lot of money. And like I say, you would end up with a hotel for 25 bedrooms, huge facilities for weddings and parties, conferences, and everything you could imagine to take business from fairs and the surrounding areas and just be successful in your own right. So once again I say, as I quite often do, if he around his own pavement swept, the city would be clean.